We just want to talk.
So, welcome to We Just Want to Talk podcast. Where
Talk about what though?
Tegan and
Talk about
Sara.
what? Yeah. It's not
We
just
just want to
talking.
talk about Tegan and Sara. It's a podcast made by fans, for fans of the band. If you don't know, Tegan and Sara, they're twin sisters from Canada. They have a band called Tegan and Sara. This has no affiliation with the band. It's just us because we never shut up about them. So we decided to create this just for fun. So if you're watching it, we hope that you also like it. And then if you have any questions or comments, let us know. Today is just like an introduction to what it is and what we're gonna do. We decided to have a topic for every episode that we're gonna talk about the topic within the universe of Tegan and Sara. We don't know anything yet because this is the first episode. We're gonna see how it goes. But the idea is to have a guest on each episode and then discuss things about Tegan and Sara. I guess we can introduce ourselves. We also don't have like specific people who are going to be on it. It's whoever wants to participate. We have a group chat on Twitter, so all of us thought it was a good idea, and you're gonna see a bunch of different people on each episode, I think. Today we have me. I'm Debbie. I'm originally from Brazil, but I live in Toronto. My history as a fan is during the pandemic 2020, Boyfriend came up on my Spotify, and I don't usually listen to new songs or music or whatever, and then the song came up, and I was like, I don't know this song, so I skipped it, went back to my normal playlist. But then it happened again and again, like it kept telling me to listen to Boyfriend, so I was like, fine, I'm gonna give it a try. So I did, and then I was like, oh, I like this, so I looked them up, and at the time they were doing Where Does the Good Grow. Hi, Fox.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
If you don't know, Where Does the Good Grow was a web series on Instagram that Tegan and Sara did during the pandemic. Like every week they would come live and just talk. And then I was like, oh my God, like they're just so funny and charismatic. And I was like I love them. So that was downhill from there. I was just obsessed until today. Pretty much that's what happened to me.
Nice.
So that's how I became a fan. I think we should also, all of us should say if we are teamers or siders. I'm a teamer, proud teamer. I do love Sara. I love both, of course, but you always have one. And my favorite song is Boyfriend. Duh.
Nice.
For reasons. Because reasons. Who wants to go next?
I could go.
Okay.
Yeah. My name is Mariam, and originally from Iraq, and I live in Jordan. And I think I'm the only Tegan and Sara fan in the Middle East, honestly.
Aw.
I don't know if there is
real life
no.
people.
Yeah. No, I knew
Who are
Tegan and Sara
fans.
because of yeah. Actually, I was introduced to Tegan and Sara from a song, which is, I don't think they remember writing it. Anyway, it's Clever Meals, and it's a very
People
old
remember
song.
writing it.
I don't know. I mean, they do, obviously, but it's on their first ever album, This Business of Art, and it was a song that was played in my poetry class, so we could interpret it, and I just fell in love with the song. And then that was like the song that introduced me to them, but I did not become a fan immediately until like this person I really liked kept listening to Closer, and that's the only thing they like about Tegan and Sara. Yeah. And I was addicted, and that happened in 2013, actually 12, 13, something like that. My memory is foggy. And I've been a fan ever since. I've never seen them in concert, and I don't think I ever will. But what can we do about that? There's nothing we can do.
We're gonna start a GoFundMe to get you over
Yeah,
the
go-
next
Oh
time that
god,
they
it's
do a
not
tour.
it's not the GoFundMe, it's
It's
the
the visa.
passport. The prop is the
Oh, the
visa.
passport is the fraud.
I have
Oh,
an
no.
Iraqi passport. Yeah. If
Someone
it's,
marry
Oh, God.
Miriam.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You want to get married, Miriam?
Group chat marriage. Yeah.
No.
Let's go. I'm sure that will go
No,
over
no.
well.
Yeah, very well. Anyway, yeah, my favorite song is obviously Light Up. Is that clear? I think I have to like do this. I don't know.
No, it was that way.
Oh, we can see
This
it. We
way, I
can see
think.
it, yeah.
It's Light Up, and I'm a cider. Obvious.
Nice.
And Sarah Quinn is my mom. Had to say it. I'm sorry, Sarah, if you ever see this. I know you will not. But I'm sorry.
I feel like we should just issue a blanket apology to Tegan and Sara right now.
Right at the beginning, like, we're sorry.
Yeah,
We're so sorry.
we're sorry.
We're sorry.
Canadian.
We're sorry, so sorry.
Sorry.
I'll go
Yeah.
next. I'm Ash, or Ashlyn, whichever one. I've been a fan since 2014. I was in junior high, and at the time, this is embarrassing. I was like a huge Katy Perry fan, and she was like going on tour, and then I like bought tickets to see her, and then I like looked up the openers, and it was Tegan and Sara, and so I was like really interested in like hearing their music. So I think the first song I heard of theirs was Our Trees, which is such a random song to hear. Like,
Yeah.
and I
2014?
yeah. I was like, okay, yeah, I wasn't even closer. It wasn't anything like that. So
Yeah.
after that,
But-
I just like looked up everything I could about them, and I just like fell in love, loved them. And I've been a fan ever since. My favorite song, oh my gosh, it always changes, but The Ocean has always been like my go-to, or Shock to Your System, because
Ooh,
Sarah just
yeah.
she serves on that song. So
Yeah.
that's one of my favorites.
Cider.
Yeah, for the longest time though, I was a teamer, and
Same.
something changed. I think it was like during Love You to Death, and I was like,
I feel
cider.
like a lot of ciders, they started as steamers for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
I mean,
both,
have you
but-
seen Heartthrob Tegan? Have you seen Heartthrob
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. When I first started becoming a fan, I was like, okay, Tegan. And then something clicked, and I've been a cider ever since. So yeah.
Funny.
Okay, so, well, first of all, I'm Sarah, and from Washington, D.C. And the way I first started listening to Tegan and Sara, I think the first song I listened to was Closer. And then I went and looked up the video and just kept watching it
It's a
nonstop.
good video. It's a good video.
Yeah.
I tried to listen to the rest of Heartthrob, and it was not pulling me in at all. So I went and listened to Love You to Death instead. This was in like 2017. And I loved Love You to Death. And then I tried to go like a little bit back through the backlog, and was kind of not being pulled completely into it. But then in October, I lost my job and had a lot more time on my hands. So,
October 2017?
yeah. So it was the Con X was just coming out. So I listened to the Con X covers, and I was like, I don't know any of these songs. Why am I listening to covers of these songs? So I went back and listened to the Con, and then it was like, well, I want to know who wrote each song and what is it about and all of that. So then I sort of fell down the internet rabbit hole, and yeah, just spent a lot of time on YouTube. So
Nice.
yeah,
Are you a teamer or a cider?
and I am definitely a teamer.
Nice.
Nice.
Do you have a favorite song?
Oh,
Today,
not
I guess.
really. I would say Darkumsu is in the top.
Mm,
Nice.
that's really
Um,
good.
Yeah. But today, pretty much anything off of Crybaby.
True.
Oh, I love
Nice.
Crybaby, honestly.
Yeah.
Crybaby
Yeah.
is amazing.
I think
It's really
Crybaby is my favorite record.
Yeah, me
Oh,
too.
shoot. It's really
Nice.
good. It's really good,
Mm.
yeah. Well, I'm Fox. Gosh, let me try to remember I need to say here. So when did I start becoming a Tegan and Sara fan? I think of the
I
people.
think you're the oldest
I was gonna say, I think of the people in
that
this
I know,
group.
at least like personally.
Yeah. I've been a fan of theirs since like the So Jealous era. I don't know exactly what year it would have been, but I would have been like 15 or 16. So I guess this would have been like probably 2004, 2005, somewhere in that range. My best friend Berlin actually got me into them. So Ash, you got to meet Berlin when we went to see them in
Berlin.
concert. Berlin, the only straight person I know that listens to Tegan and Sara obsessively. The token straight. So she got me listening to Tegan and Sara, and I started downloading like their songs, on LimeWire and BearShare. I've since actually purchased their music legally. But yeah, I think probably the first song I listened to by them might have been I Know, I Know, I Know, if I remember correctly, because I just kind of downloaded like a random group of songs. I know like City Girl was one of the first songs I listened to by
It's
them.
so weird to think that like at that time anything after that didn't exist yet.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, like the con didn't exist yet. Like
what?
the first time I saw them in
Mind
concert was
blowing.
in 2008, and they were touring for the con. Actually, it was
Right.
amazing. It was so good. So yeah, that's kind of how I started listening to them. I listened to like everything I could get a hold of, obviously. Yeah.
Did
it
you buy
was
CDs at the
great.
time? We didn't have
Yes.
Spotify.
There was no Spotify. Pandora existed. So I do have like one of my oldest Pandora radio stations is a Tegan and Sara radio station. Maybe my oldest actually is a Tegan and Sara
Does
radio
Pandora
station.
still exist?
Yeah, it still does. I don't think a lot of people use it. I rarely use it. I still have like the app on my phone, but I rarely ever use it. But it is actually kind of nice to like find new music because it's all radio stations instead of like,
Okay.
Mhm.
records or everything by this artist or whatever. So sometimes it's good to go back to. But they do have like, if you don't pay for it, just like Spotify, they have ads or whatever. But anyway, yeah, so that's how I started listening to them, and I've been a fan ever since. I'm not really like an S-sider or a T-teamer. Like I kind of go back and forth on like whose songs I listen to more. Like, and I don't really have like, even in my mind right now, like who I listen to more than the other one. I've been trying to figure that out for like decades at this point, so but I don't know. My favorite song though by them is probably This Is Everything. I love that song
yeah.
so much. Like I know it's like a I don't know. I feel like it's like a dipshit thing to say, to be like, I like this song that isn't very well known by them, but it's so good. And I remember,
Well, we
like,
know the song. If you are a
Yeah.
stan, you will know. And
right,
mean,
good
yeah.
choice.
People
Good
don't know
Yeah.
light up. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's true,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, so I feel less like a jerk for saying that, because like, yeah, but
Like, are you
yeah, I
trying
love
to
that
be
song. It's really good.
different?
Right, exactly. Like I'm just trying to be like a hipster, like,
Special.
cool about it. Yeah, but no, I love that song. I remember like getting like the what's the name of the DVD from when they did the So Jealous making
It's
of?
not fun. Don't do it.
Don't
Yeah,
do it.
it's not
Yeah.
fun to do it. I remember like there's like this like almost like animated type video on there for This Is Everything, and I watched that so many times when I
It's
got
like a
that.
music video.
Yeah,
They
I'm
have
trying to remember.
clips.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah.
clips of the concert, and then they have like graphics.
Yeah. Yeah. And I like loved that. Like I had never seen anything like that when I first watched it, and I was like, this is amazing. And I watched it like over and over and over again. It's so good.
Right.
But yeah,
Cool.
so yeah.
Okay. We don't know if we're gonna have more people coming in to introduce themselves. So I think, what time is it?
9:19. My time.
I was gonna say 10:19.
Missed opportunity.
I don't know if we should go straight to the game or wait, because like it's only 20 minutes in. We could talk about like maybe the year of 2022 until someone
please.
comes in, and then we can play the game.
Let's keep the game like for the last segment.
when we have
And yeah,
more people.
yeah.
Sure.
But yeah, so this year a lot happened.
A lot.
So should we make a list of things?
Open your TikTok.
I was gonna say, let's just open
that,
your TikTok.
that video.
You know.
Pause
I
on
actually
each picture.
I went on the updates account. So there's a Twitter account, Tegan and Sara updates, and then I went to January and started seeing what happened that year, and that's how I made the TikTok. I made a TikTok with a recap of the year, and the first thing I remember, they had that live for the Tegan and Sara Foundation. And then Sarah was like, oh, because it's here, we're going to do this, 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 and this. And then Tegan was like, no, this is about Tegan and Sara Foundation. This is not about like Tegan and Sara, the band. But she listed, so they had the Substack. It was the first time that they posted a Substack. So they have a blog called, I Think We're Alone Now. They released Still Jealous. And then they announced the
Still
twins.
jealous. Oh,
Still Jealous.
yeah.
And then they announced the twins who were going to play them in high school. They have a TV show called High School. Go watch it. It's on Amazon Freevee. Stream it.
Stream it.
Please, we need
It's
season
really
2.
good. It's so good. I was like worried that it was going to be cringe or something, but it's actually just like very, very good.
Yeah, it's
like,
true.
It's incredible.
I don't
I
think
was worried
I've
about
ever...
the acting.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Yes.
the people in it had never acted before. That's pretty much what I was like worried about, is that it was going to be like, I wasn't worried about like the story. I was like, I hope that like these people, like obviously like I want to trust the people who made it and stuff, but there's always that like doubt in your mind potentially, you know, like I was like, I hope that like that these people, because they're all kind of like at least the main characters are like such new like people to this world. Like I hope that like they do a good job and stuff. And they did so good. Like I was really
They did so
impressed.
for like for first timers at least. It was
Oh my God.
incredible.
Yeah.
And that's what they said about casting them, is because when Tegan and Sara started their career, they didn't know anything. So they wanted people who didn't know anything, so we would look more natural than people pretending that they didn't know. Like instead of hiring someone who knows how to sing, to play guitar, and to act, they preferred someone who didn't know it. So
yeah,
like you can see on camera the evolution, just like Tegan and Sara when they were young. And I think that worked really well.
Yeah,
I like the show is really great.
Sure.
What else did they do? They had 5 singles before they released the album Cry Baby. They released the album in October, and between I think March and October they released 5 singles. Picking Up What Matters, Faded Like a Feeling, was it the next one?
Yellow, Faded Like a
Yellow.
Feeling.
Oh yeah, Yellow, Faded Like a Feeling. Yeah.
And then
I
Can't Grow Up.
And lastly, Smoking Weed Alone.
Smoking Weed Alone. Do you guys have a favorite?
Smoking Weed Alone.
Just yes. Yes, I have a favorite.
Period.
Do I have to say it?
My favorite is
agree.
Faded Like a
Between
Feeling.
the five, my favorite is Smoking Weed Alone, probably. Yeah.
Smoking Weed Alone, yeah. I
We're
love
from
I
the-
Can't Grow Up. But
Yeah,
Smoking Weed Alone is a jam, honestly. I could dance to it.
I Can't Grow Up. I love Yellow too, but like I listen to it so much that I feel like I need to not listen to it for a while so I miss it.
Refresh it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yellow is one of those that when it's on, I'm like, oh, this is a good song, but
it's
wouldn't name it as my favorite.
Yeah, it's not my favorite, but I mean, when it's on, I'll listen to it.
And like the performance, what was it? Seth Meyers. I love that.
I think. Oh wait,
I'm so
sad.
I do like. Yeah,
They removed
remember.
it.
No, Jimmy Fallon. They did. I Can't Grow Up.
Okay.
Yeah. No, the one with Seth Meyers was amazing.
Yeah, I'm so sad that they removed from the YouTube. I think if I might be able to like download the entire episode and then cut it up and put on YouTube. Am I gonna like? Are they gonna?
Are they gonna?
Why can't we
Yeah.
message them if they could get it back? Can we message like
I don't know.
send an email to Seth Meyers or something? I don't know. But why did they
Dear
remove
Seth.
it? Like
Dear Seth,
Mr. Myers.
love. Just wanna
Yours,
talk
Faith.
podcast.
We just want to talk.
Dear Seth, we just want to talk. Why did you take us down?
I just want to talk.
We feel really strongly about the fact that you removed this.
I think I'm
need
going
to
to try
know.
that actually, at least for us, because I really like the performance. I was so sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they could just
Um,
email us the video.
It makes no
Yeah.
sense that they removed
We,
it.
we don't even have to
honestly.
put it publicly. Just ask them to send it to us and we can put it on the drive.
It's on the
definitely.
drive,
Yeah.
isn't it? Didn't Kenzie put it on the drive?
Which one? Yellow?
Yeah,
No.
it is. It is
I thought
not.
someone screen recorded it. No.
I think she said so because
Oh,
when I was like, "Oh, I'm very sad, it's gone," she was like, "It's on the drive."
Oh, I need to check then.
Hmm.
Then I don't have to do anything.
You know, we don't have
No,
to
I
talk
just
Seth
wanted to
at
be
all.
on YouTube because it had
Oh,
good
yeah.
comments and
Yeah.
many views. So
Yeah.
like when people search Tegan and Sara, it was the first thing that popped up. So that's what
Wait,
I
Be Real?
want.
Be Real?
Promo.
Did anyone see the Be Real?
No, I don't have Be Real.
They have a new Be Real.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, at least on this time zone. I'm going to do
wait
it
a
right now
minute.
so you guys can be on it.
Oh, like a view.
Oh, you got the
I'm
notification.
excited. I was
Oh.
Sorry,
like,
did you
come
think-
back.
I thought Tegan and Sara posted.
No,
like
I'm
Tegan
so sorry.
posted.
Just a regular Be Real.
Yeah, Be Real us.
Okay, smile.
Quality podcast content.
You know,
Why am I inverted? Oh God, why am I inverted on camera? Why is my camera inverted?
I don't think it doesn't
I don't
make
think
a
you are
difference
for
to us.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you held up your tattoo, I think it looked like it was right. So-
No, it's like I looked at myself on the phone and it's inverted. Like
Oh, on your phone.
yeah, I think it's inverted for you too. Because I just saw my picture on Debbie's Be Real.
Oh.
Just now?
Oh, I can't view it because I didn't post anything.
Are you
Oh,
gonna wait
post.
for the Zona tonight?
No. I don't
Okay,
know.
I'm looking at my TikTok. So they announced the twins were gonna play them in high school, and then they started filming high school.
That was amazing. Best time
Yeah,
ever.
so lots of
Debbie and
content.
I hunting for
Oh my god,
You were detectives. Like, I
We
can't
were-
believe you found them.
we knew everything before
Yeah.
anything happened. We
I
were like,
knew
okay,
Olivia
so-
was gonna be there because they followed
they made
her.
a
I was like,
mistake. Tegan and Sara, well, they didn't make a mistake. They were like, we want to hire these people, so they posted on
please
their
make
TikTok,
this mistake.
please.
Always make this mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they posted
I
on
think they
TikTok,
learned.
okay, help us find these twins. And then we're like, they are obviously, they want these girls to play them on the show. So we're like, okay. So we started like watching all of their TikToks, and then we follow them everywhere, Instagram and everything. And Tegan is as soon as they they like talked about these twins on TikTok, we started watching them, and then they would
Their
go
lives,
they,
yeah.
they would go live, and they were really suspicious because they were like, oh, we're moving to LA, and then we're like, oh, are you?
Tegan is in LA,
I mean, I think-
surprisingly.
I think
Are you?
honestly that this was probably done a little bit on purpose. You know what I mean? Like there's no way they didn't know that if they said things like that, it would like bait people. You
I don't know. They're kind of like, I don't think they.
People were shocked. People were still asking, and people, I don't know, people don't notice. I guess we're just very a group of us are very like into knowing what's going on, but not
Uh-huh.
everyone. That's what
Not
we
everyone
noticed.
does, and then for us, it's
Yeah.
weird because like some people are like, oh, I saw, like I didn't know. Do you know Tegan and Sara? And then they're like, no,
No.
so weird.
Who's
Like
that?
Do you like
people
Tegan and
don't-
Sara? It's like, who are they?
Yeah.
Exactly. And that so that happened, and then Tegan and Sara followed them on Instagram, and then they followed a bunch of other people, and then we would go to their Instagrams, and then in March they were posting things like, oh, we're moving to Canada, I'm going to Canada, I'm moving
And
to
when they called it
Calgary.
Canada. And they didn't even say Calgary, it's Canada.
No, one
For
of
like
them
a while.
one of them said Calgary, and we were looking at these people, and then we're like, oh, this one is gonna play Alex, this one is gonna play Spencer, this one is gonna play Bob. And then at the end,
I was so right about Olivia being Naomi, who and now it's Phoebe, of course.
they followed Olivia, and then Mary was like, oh, I hope she's Naomi, and then I was like, no, Naomi, like she's short on the book, but
We fought about this. It's not a fight.
Yeah.
We argued about this for days.
but yeah, we found most of the cast before anyone knew about them. So they finally announced the twins. They didn't announce the cast until later, but they started
No.
filming, and then like with that, you could see like the other people on like
TikTok and
Rayleigh and
the
Season's
lives.
Instagram and the lives. All of the
I
TikToks.
asked Rayleigh on the live if Olivia, her love interest, and she's like, no, it's Season's love interest, and that's how we made sure that she's gonna
she was
be
Naomi.
And
Yeah.
without a name, we got the name only with the first trailer that it's Phoebe. We got all the names except Phoebe's
Oh yeah, she didn't
name.
say the name. That's true. She said we knew Maya's name.
We knew Maya's name because she said Maya about what's her name?
Amanda?
Amanda's character.
Yeah,
And Ali was on IMDb already. And
That's
of course
true.
we know Kobe and what's his name?
they
Patrick.
they said the names in the article. Yeah, that's true. So they filmed high school in March, April, June.
May
and June.
No. June, like very beginning till the 3rd of June, and then
And
they
then
went
it was
home.
done in June.
And then Yellow came out.
But Yellow was in the middle.
Yeah.
And then
And then the baby came out, but we didn't know.
And then this book was released.
Oh yeah.
I forgot. I haven't read it yet. I need to read it. I don't know when.
Modern
I have
Heartthrobs.
no idea.
This was right after I think they ended filming high school.
The
and
cover
then
also
Sarah-
came out. The cover of the graphic novels came out during that time.
That's true. They have a graphic novel coming up next year called Junior High. And then Sarah announced the baby. We didn't know the name of the baby for a long time.
Oh,
Little nugget.
Everybody thought she was joking. Like they thought it was like a promotion.
we
Uh-huh.
called him.
What's
Sorry, but we
funnier
called
than
him Ricky.
acting like you had a baby?
The thing is that the caption said "My cry baby," and then we were like, "Whose baby is
Like,
that?"
you know,
People were like,
Baby's-
did you just like take a baby?
Is it a doll? Is it a baby?
My God.
Is it someone's baby?
Like
We called
It's
him
just like-
Ricky.
Ricky.
I posted it on TikTok and I had to I had to turn off comments because everybody was just like, that's not her baby. Like they just like they would not believe
Just
it. They-
Unbelievable.
But it is weird. Imagine it's like we didn't know someone was pregnant for 9 months. Someone was pregnant and no one knew about it.
But it wasn't Sarah.
If you look
And
back,
Here's the
like,
thing. What
kids.
amazed me, I found this
It's like,
video from
baby,
April last
here's
year.
a baby.
Not April 2022, April 2021. So
Mhm.
that's like before the conception of the baby, which probably happened in October. And she
Beth?
said,
Oh,
I don't want to have a baby. Like
When did
never.
she-
I don't want to.
Yeah,
Was that
it's so
April 21?
funny. Like, because I remember someone I was talking to, I was like, it's so funny that like she even had a baby, because I feel like she's said for years, like, I don't like kids. I don't want to
Yeah.
have
There's that
any.
one interview she did with
like,
Liz that she did
She
say she wanted.
said she wanted a lot of interviews. She said she wanted, and she said like she wanted it badly at one point.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And in the banters, there's this banter where she says something kind of passive aggressive about fighting with her partner about having a baby or not. I remember that banter, and
That's funny.
it shocked. This was in 2016, and on the Love You to Death tour, and it was a fan question. So I remember it shocked people, and everyone was like, "Is she trying to have a baby or not?" Blah blah. Blah. And Tegan has always said that, you know, Sarah and Stacey, they want to have a baby, but in April, she was like, "I don't want to have a baby. I don't want to. I'm not ready right now."
I hate
And
kids.
then, like,
pretty much. they
5
would
months
say, like,
later, isn't it
kids
5
are
months later?
Saturday
They turn
ruiners.
around.
And
Nice.
obviously that didn't take like 5 months to prepare, because she did say it happened before the pandemic, the preparation that happened. So I guess, I don't know.
She
She
said
was
they've been
just
doing it for
joking.
4 years or 5 years.
4 years.
the whole
Yeah, she
process.
said it
Uh,
started before or during the high July. That's what I call it.
Oh my God.
It's
Oh
hey,
my
I'm just
God.
like you. I call it high July.
That's funny. Oh man.
Yeah, yeah,
I
it
was gonna say
started
something, I
then.
forgot. So yeah, so she announced that she now has a child, and when was that? August?
August 2nd. Why do I know this? Because I was looking
I
at my
don't know.
camera.
Oh, they
Yeah, my
also
camera
announced
rolled the other day.
they also released a collab with the band Arkells,
Ah, yeah, this one.
Teenage Tears. They went on Seth Meyers, they played Yellow. Then there was TIFF. I went to TIFF, I was there in person. So they went to TIFF for high school. They had 3 episodes. They, how do you say, they premiered
Hmm.
on TIFF or at TIFF. Everyone was there, like the cast. Ray Liotta
Not
were
everyone.
there. Kobe and what's his name, Kyle,
Oh,
were
yeah.
there, and then Laura and Clea, the director and one of the writers. I have a picture from TIFF.
Nice.
This is the panel.
I love that.
They showed the 3 first episodes of high school. So that happened, and a bunch of like
You
stuff
were
happened
there.
that weekend.
And Debbie, you were there.
Yeah, I was there in
Yeah.
person.
You watched it.
I went and I watched the episodes. That was crazy.
And Tegan waved at you, right?
Yeah. I mean, she didn't know she did, but she did. She didn't know who she was waving at, but she like when they came into the room, Mika, our friend who was with us, she was the one who like stood up and waved at them, and then Tegan was like, someone is waving at me, so I'm gonna wave at them. So she waved at us, and then we waved back. So it was like just like people waving at each other, but like it wasn't really intentional, but it happened.
Nice.
And then they released Can't Grow Up. They went to SIFF, which was the Calgary International Film Festival, also for 3 episodes. High School came out finally, like on Freevee, and then they went on tour after. Like it was like a bunch of things happening right after the other, so it was like really chaotic. July, August, September, October. It was a lot of things
Yeah, it was
happening.
like-
They went to the
Especially
Tonight Show.
September, October, that period was just like we
October
couldn't
was
keep
just
up.
crazy because it was like
Yeah.
2 singles.
Album.
Then they went on the
It
album.
came out
Then they
as
went
well,
on
yeah.
Tonight Show. Then the tour started
Tour.
in October too. And now we're here. This is
Oh,
December.
also,
Yeah.
Sarah got 2 new tattoos. So
I mean, we haven't seen them yet.
I know. I don't think we'll ever see them. But at soundcheck, she said she got them, and we were like, okay.
They probably have so many
Yeah.
tattoos that we don't know about.
I know.
There are
Yeah.
pictures. There are pictures of one of the concerts. Tegan is wearing a sleeveless
Mhm.
vest or shirt. I guess you can see she has something on her back. That I don't know what it is, but it's there.
Mm.
There was one of the podcasts that she was on. She said that every year she
She
gets a new
tattoo for
tattoo.
Sophia.
Sophia, her partner. So it could be one of them because she gets a new tattoo every year.
Nice.
What else?
What's your favorite song of Crybaby, all of you?
I'm between 2.
What are they?
And she's like, you already know.
I know it. I know that, yeah. All I Wanted and Smoking Weed Alone, right?
No, mine.
Yours, yeah.
Mine are All I Wanted and it ain't going well.
Ah, true. This ain't going
Well,
well.
the first time I listened to It
Yeah.
Ain't Going Well or Ain't Going Well,
This ain't
It
or
Ain't
it
Going Well.
ain't. I forgot.
I think it's it.
This. Yeah.
This ain't going well.
Ah, see, I knew it.
When I first heard it, it was just like, I think my heart stopped for a little bit. I really like that song, but all I wanted, I just vibe so much to it. So it's like kind of,
Mm.
they're kind of there for me, both of them, but they're definitely my favorite, like top two.
What about you,
Sure.
Ash?
Um,
Sometimes I see stars.
sometimes I see stars. I listened to the whole album, and then it was like the second to last song, and I just like fell in love with it. It's so good, and I'm still heartbroken it was never played live yet on tour. But anyway, I also like Under My Control.
Mine.
Yeah, that one is also something I listen to a lot.
Yeah.
That's my least favorite one.
I feel, oh my God, I'm going to kill you. No.
Anyways,
How dare you? It's my favorite.
Oh,
Say it out loud like that, and you just said it like you never said it to me.
wow.
You're just like, okay,
I
all comes
didn't?
out
I thought
now.
I did.
Uh-oh.
like live
weird.
in front of people. You tell me that.
I love that song.
In
It's
front
just-
of my salad.
It's just not my right in front of my salad. It's just not my favorite from this album, but I do like.
Under
like
My
it.
Control is my favorite, and my second favorite is All I Wanted. I guess. I mean, it changes. I love this album a lot, but Under My
I
Control
love
is
the
just
album.
something I relate to.
I just love like the album as an entirety. Like it's just so different and so good.
I
And like
feel
it's
like
both of them. You know what I mean? Like everything is like both of them. It's not like Tegan and Sara.
it's it's hard.
Mhm.
It's they're singing in harmony. Like the songs are congruous, and it's like there's a conversation. And
Like it's
this
the
is what
first time that I listen to a song and then I'm like, is this a Tegan or a Sara song? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I could tell, I guess. I could tell. But sometimes I see stars. I want to say something before we move to Sarah and the Fox. That I felt like it came off sainthood, honestly. It's just, it belongs there. If it's stripped down, it
Sometimes
could
I see
be,
stars.
yeah, sometimes I see stars. It could be in sainthood if it's like, like tamed down, let's say stripped down. I don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like with the, it
Oh,
could,
by
like
the way,
lyrics.
I don't think we said it yet, but every episode we're gonna analyze a song. And for this episode, the song is going
Please
to be
leave our
Sometimes I
treats
See-
for me.
Okay. This episode we're going to analyze Sometimes I See Stars. There's a reason for that, then Ash can tell us the story later. But so yeah, so
I gotta remember that story.
after we play the game, we can move on to the song and then talk about it and stuff.
But let's see, Sarah, what's your favorite of Crybaby?
From
What's your favorite
Crybaby.
song?
Ooh, I'm not good at picking favorites.
Like when
I
you
love
when
All
you
My
when you
Children.
put on the album, do you click on one song first? Or I want to listen to that one.
No,
No?
I listened to a whole
Or just to
album
listen to the album. That's
in
nice.
order on repeat. I'm old. I grew up listening to CDs. You put the CD in,
Yeah.
you run the whole
Well,
CD
me
through.
too.
That's how it works.
Isn't
I
it
grew up
like
listening
all
to
of us?
cassettes, so
Well, yeah, I
That's
mean,
the
maybe that's
90s.
true.
do it in order.
You
That's the
can't-
90s. We
You
all
have to
grew up in the
listen to the
90s.
whole thing. Yeah.
We're
I mean,
not
I
Gen Z.
eventually had CDs, but I definitely had cassettes until I was
I'm from
like
the time. I'm from the time
teenager.
where like you would listen to stuff on the radio, and then you have to wait. And then
Yeah.
when they're
Yeah.
gonna play the song, you have to hit like
record,
start,
play and record at the same time.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
record
yeah.
it onto
I
it.
had
Yeah.
mixtapes
Yep.
like that. They were
Me
a
too.
bunch of like
Absolutely a
songs from the
mixtape.
radio.
Yep.
And then
Like one after
the
the other.
DJ would come in and start talking at the end of it, like, "Oh, you just
Yeah.
ruined my mix."
Oh, yeah.
And
You know. Yeah. And then
and then
like
if you
every
wanted to
time you
skip
hear
a
that
song,
song,
you would have to like click the button and it would be like and stop.
Remember that CD player, the thing that we used to take to school, like the
like,
the round thing.
Walkman?
What was it called?
Discman?
Walkman. Yeah, the Walkman.
Whichever
Wasn't it
one.
called like that? And
Yeah,
then
the
the
Walkman.
iPod. And then the small iPod. I had like this really small iPod in
I still
2006,
have
I
one
guess.
iPod Shuffle.
I think
Nice.
it's the shuffle one.
I-
Yeah,
I have one.
it's white. Oh, I love that one. I used to
Yeah.
play. I only had like 5 songs on it. I was in grade 6, and
Aw.
it was Akon's "Lonely," and then what was it? The other one?
That's
Oh, it
random.
escaped me.
Oh
And
my
I
God.
forgot the rest. I forgot. It was
Do you-
Hillary Duff, full of Hillary. I was a Hillary Duff stan.
Oh my
I know.
gosh. Yeah, I
The
had a
evolution.
Walkman cassette player when I was younger that I used to listen to. And then eventually I had a CD player. And then I also still have from like, I don't know, 2010, a Walkman MP3 player. Like, because I didn't have an iPod for a while, but I had it was the same kind of thing, but it was by Walkman specifically. So I went from cassettes to CDs
So
to
but you could only play. Could you only play MP3s on that thing, or both CDs and
it
like
was
you had to
just
download? You had to download the songs into this thing, I guess.
Yeah, you had to like hook it up to your computer and do it, but you could after a certain point you could rip your CDs onto your computer. So
Oh wow.
yeah.
I did have an MP3 player that wasn't like an iPod. It was like a knockoff,
Hmm.
but that was it. I had to download the MP3s into the thing.
Like a
To listen to
Zune.
it. I couldn't burn a CD out like from it, I don't think.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite song from Cry Baby?
Mine is also probably This Ain't Going Well or
Ooh.
Faded Like a Feeling. I like both of those a lot. I like
Yeah.
really sad songs all the time. So yeah.
As a good Tegan and Sara fan.
Yeah, as someone who started listening to them during their sad boy phase.
Yeah.
Of like So Jealous and The Con, which were like all sad songs.
Yeah.
I will say the first time I listened to Sometimes I See Stars, I was on the train, just like staring out the window and was definitely tearing up. So yeah, that
The first time
It's
I heard
always
it,
train or car.
the first time I heard Sometimes I See Stars, I immediately thought about them playing it live. Immediately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too.
So I was like, I hope they do. And nope.
I tried so hard.
Why
It
do they
was
do
my
this with,
least
like, deep
favorite.
cuts?
What?
Sometimes I See Stars.
It was my least favorite
Oh.
until last week. I heard it. I was going back home
Are
from
you
university.
saying that out loud in front of my salad?
In front of
Yeah,
your
well,
salad.
you
Salad?
said you hated my song. My song, it's not mine. My favorite
My
song. My song. How dare you? No,
Episode
this
one,
is
we're
what
starting out with a
happened.
fight.
It's just Debbie and Miriam. It's fine.
Mhm.
All right, so I didn't like it at all because I guess I didn't focus on the lyrics, or I didn't like the beat. And then last week I was going back home from university. It was raining, and just Sometimes I See Stars
And then he
came
talked to you. The
on.
song was like, hey,
And I focused on the
Listen
lyrics,
to
and
me.
I was crying. I was like, why am I crying?
The
I'm
lyrics
not
are
sad.
deep. when
Why
you
am
really
I?
think about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think
like,
I was talking to my
please.
friend. I think she said that it's, well, we're going to talk about this. Maybe we should just analyze the song now, I
We
guess.
should analyze.
Let's just do it.
We
Okay,
moved
Sometimes
into
I See Stars. Let me pull up the lyrics.
There you go.
Oh yeah, there's like a lyric that I really like.
Oh, by the way, a lot of information from this podcast is going to come from TeganandSaraArchive.com.
Please
Check
check
it
it out. It has every Tegan and Sara source
Everything.
that you are looking for.
It's
So
really
if you're
good.
looking, if you want to look up lyrics, it
It's
has
the
all the
Tegan and
lyrics
Sara
there.
treasure. And if you want to become a fan, and if you're wondering, that's
It's
where
made
you
by our
should
friend
look.
Kenzie. So shout out Kenzie. Also shout out to Claire who paid for our Zoom premium.
Oh, that's so
Sponsor.
nice.
Sponsored by Claire. Thanks,
Sponsored
Claire.
by Claire.
Sponsored by Claire, not to be confused with
Sponsored by
Claire's.
Claire.
Unaffiliated with Claire's.
Okay, so let me go back to our before we go into the lyrics. My friend was saying that that they think the song is about a panic attack, like having a panic attack.
Mhm.
And for me, the song is kind of a sister to Hang On to the Night, because Hang On to the Night is about anxiety, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I think they're like sister songs because
Hmm.
like, and also like, I don't think she refers to horses on Hang On to the Night, but the music video
The
has horses in
video,
it.
yeah.
And then
She has a tattoo, right? Isn't it a tattoo?
yeah, she
That's
has a of the horse, yeah,
horse
from the
tattoo.
video. Yes, Sarah
Oh.
does have a tattoo. So I think they're sisters because they both talk about like, you know, a moment in time where you're just out of it, I guess.
Mhm.
And then sometimes I see stars mention horses, so it was like, Hang On to the Night has horses in it.
Even the lyrics, sometimes I see stars. Like sometimes when you have a panic attack, you can get that like fuzzy, like because your blood flow when
Exactly.
you have a
Yeah.
panic attack, it goes.
You feel like you're going to faint.
Well, what
Yeah.
happens physically is your body goes into this fight or flight mode, this survival mode, and it floods your kind of gut area with all of your blood. So that's why you get like lightheaded or your fingers or toes will feel tingly and stuff like that, is because your blood is just like flooding to the central part of your body.
Yeah, and then like and then at least the times I think I had panic attacks, it's like you consciously you're like, why? Like, why are you doing this? Like you
Mhm.
like whatever it is you're trying to do that you can't, you know that you physically you can do it, you can do
Yeah.
that, but at the time you're just like, why? Like, why is this happening to me now that I can't move on from
Right.
this? And then you're just in this state of like panic.
Right.
Or
Yeah.
like at
Even
the
like
time you can't really understand the reason, but
yeah. Even like
yeah.
the beginning of the song, like where it says like 4 a.m. Like what a classic panic attack time, honestly. If you're up at 4
Tick
a.m.
and bomb. Tick and
you,
bomb.
you are
Like
gonna
it's like if
feel
somebody
bad.
talks to me right now, I'm going to explode. The tick and bomb of a thought.
Mhm.
That's like a classic panic attack feel. Like
So
Yeah.
this is also, I guess, from the time where it's after the panic attack because you have it, and then she's like, I gallop and go, feel the muscle and bone because you're finally over it, I guess.
Mhm.
my
And then
favorite lyric is the second verse, lift a wrist to your ear, tell
Yeah,
me what do you hear.
that's what I was
Yes.
going to talk about. I like when I
Please
first
talk
heard the
about it,
song.
yeah.
Yeah, when I first heard the song and I heard that lyric, like it like hit me. I was like, oh wow, that's like kind of deep.
It's like
Like, you know,
I'm alive. I can hear
yeah,
my
like a beat
heartbeat.
that never feels late, and
Yeah.
just I was just like, wow. Yeah.
It's actually when you lift a wrist to your ear, we want to talk about it physically, you're going to hear your heartbeat. And if
Yeah.
you're having a panic attack, your heart is palpitating, right?
Mhm.
And it's the sound of escape, that's the part that's like, what is escape is she talking about? Because when you're in a panic attack, you feel stuck, and that's what she talks about in the beginning. You feel like you're in a cage. So the part from transcending from cage to escape, it's just beautiful. I love that.
Yeah,
It's like
or
I'm
it's
alive.
about,
It's fine, and I can escape this feeling. I'm sorry,
or it's
I go
about when
very
you
deep.
stand up too fast and you didn't eat anything that day.
Okay.
Similar feeling. Yeah.
Similar feeling, yeah.
Like you see stars.
Yeah.
Mm, that's
Yeah.
true.
Your
Iron
heart
deficiency.
starts beating too fast.
Mhm.
Iron
Sometimes
deficient
I see
people.
stars, sometimes
You
I go
know.
blind because when you get up too fast, you're like, whoa.
Sometimes I fall face first and hit the ground.
That's right. When you're
Sometimes you
anemic, you
paint.
never know what's going to happen when you stand up. It's always a surprise.
Actually, sometimes I see stars. It's about being anemic.
That's right. Yeah, let's analyze
Real-
this about being
yeah.
anemic.
I feel like the disappointment that Sarah has right now. You know,
But it's
because
what they say.
it's,
Like the song, it's not about what they
you know
wrote
what
about. It's about
happened
what
right
we
now?
think it is about.
That's
You
right.
know what
And if we want
happened?
to
I
say
was
it's
like,
about
just like
anemia.
escape and then cage, and you're like about being anemic, and that's the classic Tegan and Sarah interaction.
Yeah.
You're like the
Mhm.
Tegan, it's like it's about being anemic, and then I was like, it's deep, and it's like
Deep. Being anemic. Health issues. Exactly.
you are a Sarah. You are.
Actually, you want to tell the story about this song?
Yeah.
Which story?
Well, we decided to go for this song because you posted on TikTok.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, my memory's been a little fuzzy. Yeah. So
It's
on
fine. It's the
TikTok,
first episode.
so I made that video after I listened to it because I was listening to the whole album and then I listened to that song and I was like, they better play it live. Like we always beg them to play certain songs live, and sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So I made that video and I was like, if I don't hear it live like once, just like
At least
I need to hear it live. And then Tegan
I did
duetted
think they
me.
were gonna play it at the sound check. I was kind of disappointed that they didn't.
Yeah, Tegan duetted me and lied in 4K, lied
And Glide.
and was like, come see us, come to the show. Oh, so that it made us all think like, oh, they're gonna play it or they're gonna do it at sound check or something.
Yeah.
Every day, every single day, I waited. I waited for their sound check and for like maybe they would change the set list up, and they never did. And then in Seattle,
They do,
Portland,
I think they do this a lot for people to go to shows.
yeah, the clickbait of it
You
all.
know,
Clickbait for
Seattle,
sure, because
Portland,
there
yes.
was a live someone was like, oh, you should play banjo for living room, and then she was like, come to the show, I think you're gonna like
See what's
it.
gonna
And they were like,
happen.
Maybe they planned it, but they changed their mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember like they had posted about that they were going to change things up a little bit more, but then when Tegan got sick, they decided to
Sick,
keep
yeah.
like the acoustic part in there to kind of keep their voices a little bit tamer and
but they never
whatnot.
played the
And
banjo.
I mean, I don't think they can play the banjo.
Isn't it
I
the same
don't
thing?
think-
It's just a different instrument.
I've never
I mean, I
seen
don't
one
know
of them
music,
play
but
the banjo ever. Have you? Have you seen a
Actually,
banjo
Izzy
in their
could play the
hands?
banjo.
I don't think there's a banjo
know.
in the video for Living Room.
There
I'm pretty
isn't.
sure,
There's it.
you know? So
No.
I don't think they can play the banjo. I mean, maybe they can. I don't know. They can play guitar, but
Is
obviously
a
it's
banjo the
different.
same thing as a guitar with 6 strings, or is it different?
No, it's different. I think it might have 5 or 6 strings, but the way that you play it is a lot different than the way you play a guitar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then. I
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if they
They're
could
excused.
play it, to be honest.
They're
No,
excused.
no Tino shade to Tegan and
not
Sara if they
playing the
can't play the banjo, but yeah.
I mean, Sarah learned how to play the bass. So
Bass is easy
what more do you
though.
want?
Bass is easy. If you can play
Ooh, do you
guitar,
wanna talk
you can
about
play
Sarah playing the bass?
bass. We cannot simp on this podcast.
We just want to simp.
That's our secondary
we can
podcast.
Talking
we can
Sims.
do that with ourselves. We don't have to like
Yeah, we can
Blast
talk in
it.
sim.
Yeah.
It's fine. I want to ask Ash, what's your what caught like what was so catchy when you first heard Sometimes I See Stars? Like why did you immediately fall in love with it?
I think it's like part of it was just the sound of it, like from beginning to end. I really liked how it sounded, and just like also I liked the chorus, like the Sometimes I See Stars, and then like do you think I'll get over it? Like that part is like I just love it. But I also like it because like Debbie said, it's also like a sister song to hang on to the night, which is also one of my favorites.
I love it.
And so yeah, when I first heard it, I kind of connected it to that song, so immediately it became a favorite. So I think that's why I really like it.
I like the mystery in it. It just
Yeah.
doesn't tell you what's going on. You can just
like
relate
every
to it.
Sarah song.
Every Sarah song.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You have
It's
to
not too
really-
wordy,
Yeah.
but it shows the sadness. It just like immediately shows
Yeah, and
it.
then
I
when
didn't-
this like when you hear the song and then it tells you a story, and the story is similar to something you feel, even if not now or like earlier in life, like
Mhm.
when you connect to it, it's like it talks to you.
Yeah.
And I think that,
That is
song is
true.
like it's like that.
It's definitely a song I listen to on full volume by myself in my room. Yeah. A little cry
As
session.
you should.
That's under my
cry
control
sesh.
for me.
Yeah.
Little cheeky little cry sesh.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you gotta do
Did
it.
people cry to Dark Come Soon, like just bawl and cry and like weep? Because it was
Yeah.
me.
Probably.
And when I was 19, call me. It's just
I think
Dark
I've-
Come Soon.
I think I've tried to every
And,
song on the con, probably.
on the con.
cried,
I
like,
bet
Sure.
I was just like, I don't know. I cried so much.
Although,
And now
can
when
I
it
talk
comes
about
on,
Pretty Shitty Time?
I love this
Because
one.
that song is not sad,
No.
Mhm.
but if you are in a sad mood and you listen to it, the lyrics are like,
Yeah. They
there's no
stab
way
you.
you're not gonna cry.
Especially
Yeah.
the acoustic version that was
The
at
acoustic
soundcheck.
version. Yeah.
Different.
Why did they do that?
Oh,
What did they play?
To make us cry.
To make us cry. Pretty
It's their
much.
mission.
Yeah.
know.
God.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah.
It can't
Yeah.
be a Tegan and Sara album if you don't cry at least once.
There's
We
gotta be
beat
like
them with our
cry
tears.
songs.
I mean,
Yeah.
even with Heartthrob, now I'm all messed up. I cried.
Oh my god.
I
Don't
cried.
talk about that. Trigger warning.
Every time I listen
So
to
sorry.
anything from Heartthrob, I cry.
Yeah.
I have like an emotional
It's so
attachment to that
sad.
album, so anything I listen to,
Heartthrob.
Me too. Yeah.
It's a
yeah,
good album.
because that's the
It's
album
Heartthrob is
that
one of the
I started.
That's when we
so,
discovered them.
yeah,
Yeah.
special.
Yeah. Like the Con and So Jealous, they are sad albums, but Heartthrob is an upbeat album, but
But sad
also every
lyrics.
song is
Mhm.
like
It's like heartbreak and
a punch in the
yeah.
face.
Yeah,
There were a lot of
Yeah.
albums that came out, I feel like around that time that were very poppy with like very sad lyrics. Like I think
80s
like
pop.
I think like the Paramore self-titled album came out around that
Yeah.
time too. And that's
Yeah.
another
Yes,
one.
And I feel
yes.
like
that's,
they and I feel like they
sad
kind of they
lyrics,
were
poppy
kind of
music.
It
influenced
had
by Tegan and
Future
Sara.
and Last Hope, I think, something like
Mhm.
that. I
Yeah.
loved those songs. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, this is
I
not a
don't think-
Paramore
I think-
podcast, but that's a very good album.
We've been talking for an hour already, so I think we
Yeah.
should move on to the game. And people who didn't come, didn't come.
that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
It'll
if I
be
can
good
do this.
entertainment for them to listen later or watch.
Oh, what a weird question.
Never seen this before.
I don't know.
Do I
We're
press
And
next?
I still clicked on the computer, not on the phone.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Only Fox got it right.
No, I think we
no,
all got
we
it
all
right.
did.
Yeah.
But it's the fastest person.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Okay, next. When was the longest they toured continuously without taking a break of a week?
How
or
will I
longer?
know?
This is going to be all guesses on my part. So
I have no idea.
2002.
Oh.
I got that one right. Hell yeah.
This is so embarrassing for me.
I know.
What is the first song released by Tegan and Sara?
Tegan didn't go to school today.
Oh my
The
god.
first.
Released song, you
Released.
guys.
Wow.
Released.
Wow.
Tricky question.
It's literally called
is so-
The First, you
It's
guys.
because of high school. It's because of high school.
Oh my god.
Ah, I forgot.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
How
I'm
long
guessing
was
on
Ted
this one
Gallants in
too.
the band?
I'm gonna say that. Oh,
10 years.
yeah.
Next. Where did they record this Business of Art?
I don't know. Fingers crossed. I don't know the answer to any of these. These have like all been guesses.
Oh.
So, my streak is lost.
Oh.
R.I.P.
Oh no.
I have all wrong answers. I love being the last.
Stand cards are being revoked right now.
Wrong answers only. Where did they record this business of art?
What year did they launch the Tegan and Sara Foundation? That's easy. I think.
Mm.
I don't know.
I
No.
don't.
Oh, it's tricky.
Oh,
See, I thought it was.
I thought it was.
2016.
I thought it was like end of 2015, but it was actually end of 2016. I think, right?
I have
Yeah.
no idea.
Okay. Next. What is the
Canada.
first country they performed besides Canada and the United States?
Ooh. Oh,
Japan. When they went with Brian Adams.
It was like
it?
in 2001, I
Something.
think. Yeah.
Yeah.
They had that interview where they're like, "We're going to Japan," and then I think
Yeah.
Tegan is like, "What is not Japan about it?" or something like that. Japanese.
Wow, how I climbed up.
How many times
Oh
the word
my
call
God.
sang on the album The Con?
I don't know.
I'm just gonna
Guesses.
say
Guesses.
a lot
just
of times.
Oh,
I
that's
got it
luck
right.
with it.
Ah, fuck.
21.
Total guess.
Oh, we should have put 19 as one of the
19.
options.
I can't believe 18 is there and not 19.
Right.
Multi-select.
You can select more than one for this one. What song were
I
inspired
know
by
this
the
one.
I
novel?
just know this answer.
Oh shit.
This one is easy.
I don't think I got it right. Oh wait, I have to submit it. Well,
No.
yeah, I
Oh,
did
silly,
not get
I got
it
that
right.
right.
Good
Okay.
job. What
Um,
album did Tegan and Sara song Give Chase?
I
on
don't
this.
remember.
I think so. Oh, is it the
Oh
con?
fuck, I
It's
was
so
gonna say The
jealous.
Con. God damn
No, it
it.
was The
No.
Con.
What was it then?
Oh, I thought it's so jealous.
True or false? Sarah was born first.
Ha 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 ha. That's so
Duh.
easy.
Yes, we all got it
No.
right.
True or false? They were 39 when they wrote High School. True or false?
38, weren't they?
It's false.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah, false.
I think they were 39 when it came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sarah was 14 when she tried acid for the first time. True or false?
I have 15. Oh, should I put 14?
You were right.
Yes.
Almost
Oh,
14.
really?
Oh, man, I almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the summer before they turned 15.
That's true.
The Con is their shortest album. in minutes.
No. False. Minutes?
Oh, this was before. It's false. I can't remember which one is.
It's before Crybaby. Yeah, that's before.
Well, before Crybaby, yeah. So you know how to
Oh no.
Please. She does.
I think I clicked on the wrong thing. Oh, okay, it was true. Thank God. I was like,
She doesn't have a
Oh,
license.
shit, she does.
It's different.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
What was it? I don't know. Damn it.
It was a Frosted Lemon Coward was that lyric.
But not the whole song.
Who is this?
Right?
It's so cool.
Wait,
What?
Oh, got it wrong. Is that?
I'm
wait,
sorry. I was like, that's so easy. Are you
wasn't
sure?
there-
You're
I
not
was gonna
lying.
say, wasn't there one where it was incorrect?
How was that Sarah? Not Sarah. That's Sarah.
Sarah's in the picture.
Okay, yeah.
So it
the-
can
like
be
if you
2/3.
zoom out or whatever.
Who is this?
Oh no.
Easy. Cheese puffs. She was
Oh,
cheese puffs.
yeah.
That's Sarah. Yes. Who is this?
Oh my God, I got.
Ah,
That's Sarah.
No.
Amy.
Anyway.
Damn me.
Anyway. Who is this? It's just a bunch of who is this?
I don't
Oh,
know.
I think I got
This
that
one I
wrong.
don't know.
Oh
I
my
got it.
Oh, I
God.
got it wrong.
Ash is like,
So embarrassing.
you don't know your twins.
This is so embarrassing. I feel like
It's
I'm back to
really
school.
hard, like especially older
Yeah.
pictures. Oh my God.
Are they twins? That's weird.
Are they
Who
twins?
knows? That's easy. That lipstick.
But they're both wearing
Oh, God,
lipstick in the
I know, but the
Like that
hair
time.
was different. Tegan had different hair that time.
That's what got me was the hair. I was like, okay, I think it's Sarah because the
Mhm.
hair.
I have no freaking idea.
Oh my God.
some random
no.
lady at the airport.
Probably
Just
Tegan, but I clicked on Sarah.
random lady at
I
the airport.
remember. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Got that one right.
Man, that's hard.
How many? Who is this?
I know this one. I
Um,
remember we had
yeah,
a
I know
debate
this
about
one.
this one.
Oh my God. This is so humiliating.
Oh.
What era is this
no.
from? Oh, I just posted a
Um,
TikTok about it.
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna guess because I don't remember.
What?
Yeah, I
If
got
it
it
was
right.
you,
It
it's
was
so
you.
jealous.
Yeah.
Oh
Nope.
God.
The haircut. The
Yeah, her hair
haircut.
was shaggy.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Literally have no idea. It's between.
Con.
Oh, it's the
Yeah.
con. Good. Yeah. Because it's like con going on to sainthood.
I think it was like late when they were
The
during
con. Yeah,
right before they
2009. Which era is this from? That's I have no idea as well.
come on.
Oh,
Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
okay, I was
Heartthrob.
right in my head.
Good.
Impossible. These questions always fuck me up.
What era is this from? That's
Yeah.
Say that no.
no. Oh,
All
let's say
guesses
it's-
from here on
Oh.
out. How
That was
the
from
fuck?
on directing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so. Well, I don't know.
This one was also on my TikTok.
I'm not on TikTok.
What?
I feel like I'm at a
Sainthood?
disadvantage.
Oh,
Sainthood, yeah.
please.
They were recording Sainthood.
I need to see those TikToks now from now on.
You know.
Just like
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I
know.
hate these questions. I don't know.
I think it's all of them until
Uh,
the end now.
All of them are what era is this from? There's
I
12
think
more
so.
questions.
12 more?
No, I don't think so.
Uh,
Easy.
No.
Easy.
Is
I
it?
remember this
Not for
one.
me.
Yeah.
I remember this
Speak
one.
for yourself.
Oh, and I still got
Actually,
it
no, I
right.
was gonna say heartthrob. I got it wrong.
You
Jeez.
see? Hard. These questions
In
are
my
hard.
head.
Mm,
Oh,
nah.
I don't remember this one actually.
She was sad during that era. She was sad during these, but I don't know if it's heartthrob or yeah, I love you. It's
Heartthrob.
heartthrob.
Right.
No, I picked Love You to Death, and then I remember that's 2014. She was just going through it,
Going through it.
going through it.
You know.
Oh,
I love this photo.
I don't know. I love this. She looks so good.
They
Oh, that's
said-
Get Along, I think.
Oh,
It was a
Oh,
live
Get
stream that
Along.
they
What?
did.
I thought that was live.
She
Get
was
If you've
Along.
no,
seen-
she was going through it there. She was going through it.
Finish the lyrics.
Those
The windows.
windows. I don't know.
Oh.
Why is this so hard?
This
That's
can't
very
be.
wrong. I look
I don't
into
know.
I
This
guess
was
too
not
fast.
me.
these eyes. Since when? Those windows, these eyes. What is this? From where?
Those windows, these eyes.
I have no idea what that is.
Finish the lyrics. So I started
So
smoking.
the
Start
signals.
the signals.
Oh, I hate this one.
Oh, I know this one.
Right. I can't see my whole screen, so I have to move.
Nope.
things.
Okay.
Oh, I got it wrong in my
Scary.
head.
I remember this one because I
No way,
remember
that's the lyric. Come
it
on.
when
Oh,
we
I
did
thought
this
it
quiz
was
the,
it was walls.
the
It's
first
gotta be
time back in the
walls.
day.
Oh,
We did this quiz once before, I don't know, a year and a half ago. And
Yeah.
plead
that-
with me, shout, scream, tell me I'm staying. I know. I'm still your love. I think so. No, this is probably wrong.
I don't know.
Yes.
Ah,
Oh, everyone got this one. Good job.
'cause-
You know the
when
feeling
you're
when
cold, when you're bold, when you're told, when you're old, when you're cold.
Ooh, everyone got
Easy
it.
go.
Yay.
Who hate the tender-hearted thunder. I don't know. Sarah and the lyrics. What? Torch songs? I thought tortured song.
This was all Kenzie. I don't know the
Torch
lyrics.
song?
Yeah, this is Kenzie's
this-
doing.
All I said to you,
Name the
all I did
song.
for you seems so silly to me now. Oh, I love this song, so sad.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Name the
I'm
song.
begging
I'm
you to
begging you to stay, stay, stay.
I have no idea. Strong. What is one
Wow,
month?
Kenzie. What song even is that?
I don't know. I don't know that song either, which is why I guessed it, because I was like, I don't remember this lyric. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Try this song. I don't know.
by
I felt shark teeth
elimination.
underneath my sock before I lost much blood.
Come on.
Yeah, this is a classic.
Oh, but I don't know which one it is.
We talked about this song just the other day.
I'm like trying to play it in my head. God damn it.
Yeah.
What is this song?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm
Mm,
I
pretty
think-
sure I'm wrong. It's,
Oh,
it's
I got it
dying
right
to
again.
know. What?
Dying to know.
Dying to know.
This is the last question.
I have no idea what this is. I have no idea.
No.
Zebra
I just
Sun.
guessed a
Oh,
zebra
I
song.
love the
Yeah.
Zebra Sun too. I didn't know it.
In
Wow.
third place.
Good job, Ash.
Third place.
Ash.
Second place.
Second place. Fox.
Oh yeah, you
First
barely beat me
place.
by like 100 points.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice.
Good
We
job,
kept going and
everybody.
coming first
Yeah.
and second. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did very bad.
Does everyone want to say your like handles and stuff? Is that what
Yes.
we're doing? Okay.
Yeah.
Mine on Twitter, I'm Fox Elliot. On Instagram, I'm Kill James Bond. And that's it. I don't think I'm on any other social media. So
Yeah. Want the maximum on Twitter, but that will change probably depending on my mood on Twitter. On Instagram, what is my Instagram? Have to check it out. It's is it Marsha? Yeah, no, Miriam Shaw _ 94. That's my birth year, and that's my Instagram.
It's your Instagram? Okay.
On Twitter and TikTok, I'm Divided TNS, and Instagram is Solo Ash with 2 H's.
Mine is Headstrong Tonight on both Twitter and Instagram, but I don't really use Instagram.
Sure.
Is it me? Everyone? Okay, it's me now.
I do
Yeah.
have
I was
a
like-
high school dedicated TikTok, which is called Wiccan Folk Nightmare.
Oh my gosh.
good shit.
Go check
Because-
Miriam's edits.
You know.
Which I barely post, and I post them once and a blue moon because I have no time.
I
Right,
thought it was
Right.
someone else. It's me now. On Twitter, I'm not TNS lyrics, and on TikTok, I'm Peroko Debbie Deby. How do you spell Peroko? PROKODEBY. And we do have a Twitter for the podcast,
Hmm.
which is at Wanna Talk TNS Pod. Wanna Talk TNS Pod. Go follow us if you have questions. Send us questions here on YouTube or Twitter.
Yeah.
And
If you have anything you want us to talk
see you
about,
next
let
time.
us know.
yeah, if you have topics, if you have
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah.
If you
But
wanna
Tegan and
curse at
Sara, of
us.
course. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
It's and I hope you enjoyed this, and you enjoyed the chaos and the randomness, and this will continue hopefully. Tegan and Sara made a post on
They
Instagram right
just
now.
tweeted
and it's-
something. So we
yeah,
gotta
it's
go.
Sarah.
We gotta go.
Gotta go.
Goodbye.
Bye.